News that impacts you and your community. 13 on Your Side Evening News starts now.
And we begin at 5 with our weather. We want to take a look outside right now from one of our tower cans because it is a beautiful afternoon. Sunshine and blue skies. Look at that, how pretty. That's the Calder Plaza Day.
It's so nice seeing that sunshine, even when it's, still cooler temperatures, but we are just waiting for spring to happen right around the corner, hopefully. Chief Meteorologist George Lessons joins us now with what we can expect.
More of the same, maybe a little less sunshine here tomorrow, but wow, what another terrific day here in West Michigan. Temperatures up into the 50s right now, 51 in Grand Rapids, warm spot 57 in Muskegon. With that northeast wind, we've benefited from the lack of lake effect. It's 39 in the Thumb area, 37 in Port Huron, and low 40s across the lake. Here in West Michigan, we're warmer than yesterday by a few degrees. We're going to be about the same tomorrow. Winds still a factor out of the northeast, gusting to almost 30 miles per hour. So we still have some issues with fire weather risk. It is low today because of the rain yesterday. It does jump to moderate to the north here later on tomorrow afternoon, and then during the day on Friday, moderate in most areas. So you're still tempted to do a little bit of outdoor burning, but it is still, you need a permit from Ottawa, Kent, and Montcalm counties southward. It is now permitted to the north where there's been a lot of rain, but still restricted in Muskegon County, which means you got to get a permit there. As far as the allergy season, it is in the moderate category for tree pollen. I notice on my driveway, some of the buds and what's left over from the buds starting to collect on my driveway. So maybe spring is already sprung. We'll take a closer look at when the next round of rain is coming and what's ahead for the weekend in just a few minutes, guys.
What a beautiful afternoon it turned out to be. That sky is like a robin's egg blue.
It's just so much nicer when there's sunshine outside, isn't there, George?
It just lifts everybody's spirit.
Yes.
Not like yesterday, gloomy, rainy, but we did need the rain.
We did.
Got rid of the fire risk and helping those spring plants along, even if it is a little bit premature. We're crossing our fingers that we have a very peaceful transition to spring. 13 weather ball is green, no change to our 50s, and dry weather foreseen.
The 13 on Your Side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
As we showed you earlier, temperatures were in the 50s thanks to afternoon sunshine. Took a while, but wow, it just kind of went poof. The clouds went bye-bye and the blue skies came out. And you can see this on our 12-hour animation from this morning. It took a while here in Grand Rapids. It was right around noon when we saw those blue skies, and we're going to stay clear here tonight. Some high clouds will come in late tonight. That's from this area back to the west. There's a cold front right in through here. That's going to bring us some rain back into the area. Not tomorrow. That will be on Friday, so we'll get another dry day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, at least here tomorrow morning. 51 right now across the region. It is into the mid-50s back to our west, so we're going to be heading up into the mid-50s tomorrow despite the cloud cover. Our clouds will start to come back in a little bit here toward tomorrow. We'll call it filtered sunshine during the day, so not quite an overcast day, but here comes the rain. That'll be being pulled up by that cold front from the south. Not raining quite yet on Friday morning, but certainly by around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, it'll be raining, and raining quite heavily throughout the evening into the overnight. And our model is showing the rain moving out and staying away from us, and the sun comes back out on Saturday. So we have taken the rain out of the forecast for Saturday. Sunday, after you lose that hour of sleep, we'll see more sunshine, kind of a breezy north wind. That's going to have us quite cold on Sunday, only in the low 40s. That's actually pretty close to our average high for this time of year because we've been spoiled. No rain up until Friday morning. This is Friday morning at 7 a.m. By 7 p.m., we've already had about 3/4 of an inch and a little bit more into the evening, but then that's it for the rest of the weekend. We'll see another chance of rain later on next week. High temperatures will be up into the mid-50s here tomorrow. I think we're going to be a little bit cooler than 55 on Friday. I'm going to knock it down to 51. And then on Saturday, we'll be into the 40s still, about 6 degrees warmer than the average. High chances. We're right in the bullseye for warm temperatures from the 12th through the 16th. That's the end of our 10-day forecast. And high chances we'll see more precipitation also during that 5-day period. So tonight, clear early, mostly cloudy late, upper 20s north, around 30 south. Northern zones, you'll be in the mid and upper 20s with clear skies this evening before those high clouds roll in, similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Overnight lows right around 30 plus or minus. 13 on your side forecast. Everyone's seeing rain Friday and Friday night ending. Breezy and colder over the weekend, low in mid-40s. Will warm from 49 Monday to 63 now on Tuesday. More rain next Wednesday. That's the only other chance next week. We'll still be in the 50s, just a little bit cooler heading toward next weekend. Still 50s rather than 40. Wow.
Nice.
It certainly seems warmer at some points in that forecast than what we should be seeing. All right, thanks so much, George.
After much needed rain yesterday, we've cleared things out. It's a nice afternoon and evening here in West Michigan. What is tomorrow going to be like? Well, perhaps not as much sunshine, but no change foreseen in our temperatures, and that's why the 13 weather ball is green.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
And if you're going to walk the dog this evening like Rigatoni hopes to, Keith and Monique, you've got a green paw this evening under clear skies. We'll drop quickly from 50 to 38 by 10 o'clock. We'll be in the mid-30s in the morning. The clouds will be on the increase, but a dry start to your day as well. Tomorrow, not as much sunshine because of some filtered sunshine with the high clouds coming in. No rain tomorrow. 4.3 out of a 10-point scale compared to today's 7.9. And the winds will be down a little bit here tomorrow as well, enough to create green energy here in West Michigan. This morning, we had lots of high clouds. It did clear out for a while to the northwest before daybreak, but then that clearing just, wow, it just went poof, and we had a nice, beautiful afternoon here in West Michigan, and we're going to have a clear evening across the region. All the rain from yesterday well to our east. We're tracking some precipitation coming in from the west, actually going to be coming up out of Iowa later on Friday. 51 here at the present time, even mid-50s back to the west, and many areas from here west are warmer than they were during the day yesterday. Clear skies this evening. This is 7 o'clock. These are high clouds tomorrow. No precipitation expected with that, but here comes the rain. This is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, already perhaps as close as Chicago, and that rain will be knocking on the doorstep by Friday morning. Not quite here in Grand Rapids yet, but it won't be for a couple of hours that it'll be raining. Raining pretty hard most of the day. Friday evening, still rain falling to start your weekend, but this is Saturday morning. European model taking all of the rain out of the area prior to daybreak with late day sunshine. So we'll see skies become sunny, I think, during the day on Saturday. And on Sunday, we're going to be in the right spot. All of the clouds should be well to our north and east. So a couple of nice days coming up this weekend after that rainy Friday. In terms of rainfall, nothing between now and early Friday morning, maybe a little bit up toward Ludington, but it'll be another 3/4 of an inch during the day on Friday, ending Friday night. Long range outlook as we head into next week. Temperatures, I should say highs tomorrow, should be in the mid-50s, low 50s then on Friday, and a little bit cooler here on Saturday with a north wind into the mid-40s. Now our long-range outlook, we stay warm from the 14th through the 20th, and we still have higher chances for more precipitation, which means most likely warm and wet, not snowy. Increasing clouds tonight, upper 20s to near 30 at the lakeshore. Light wind out of the northeast early on, mid and upper 20s northern zones, and increasing clouds here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Overnight lows right around 30, plus or minus a degree or two. 13 on your side forecast. After that cold Sunday and windy Sunday and losing an hour's sleep Sunday, we'll climb back to 49 then on Monday, 63 next Tuesday, another round of rain next Wednesday, and then that's it. We'll see dry weather after that heading into the following weekend, but still warmer than average. And
the thing is, if it has to be cold on Sunday and we lose an hour's sleep, at least it's going to be sunny.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, thanks, George. George, looking at our tower cams from all around West Michigan, I bet it's going to be a beautiful sunset tonight.
Oh, I can't wait for our viewer photos. You know I love those.
Can't wait either.
Yeah, after yesterday's rain, we've enjoyed some nice, sunny, dry weather. And that's going to continue for the most part here tomorrow. 13 weather ball is green. No change to the temperatures foreseen, but we're going to see a lot more cloud cover.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
And we're going to have another appearance here on my farewell tour. This is for Laugh Fest. I'll be at Fountain Street Church for a kickoff for the evening at 7 p.m. for Dimitri Martin. I'll be there around 6:30 or so, and then introduce the act right around 7 o'clock. So hope to see you then with my yellow tie. Highs today climbed into the 50s once again. A little cooler downwind of Lake Huron where it was only in the 40s, and also over here in Wisconsin. 52 here in Grand Rapids matched our forecast high. We have a bullseye 7 days in a row within our target range. Hopefully extend that tomorrow. Upper level level winds have brought all of that energy to the east coast now with the rain, and we have a day with some southerly winds boosting our temperatures even warmer right on through at least a Friday before it cools off over the weekend. By Friday night, we're going to see some rain. I should say Friday morning into Friday night. And then look at the winds. They turn around to the north Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to cool off probably pretty close to our average high on Sunday. And then we warm things up again next week. We have a little wave coming through next Wednesday. That will also bring another chance of some rain. But the milder temperature is going to continue at least through the following weekend. Still figuring out whether or not we're going to cool off toward the middle part of the month. The chances for that are pretty low, though. We did have some clouds this morning. They kind of just went poof, like nice bright blue skies here this afternoon. And we're going to stay clear this evening before more high clouds move in. That's with the next weather system starting to move on in, but dry all day tomorrow. By daybreak, though, on Friday, we're starting to see the rain come up just south of Holland, and then it overspreads everywhere. So it's going to be a rainy day to start our weekend, but our model is showing the rain gone by daybreak on Saturday, and then the sun comes out in the afternoon. And then a few clouds off to the northeast on Sunday, but we stay sunny in Grand Rapids, Muskegon, and Holland all day long after we lose that hour of sleep here in West Michigan. In terms of rainfall, nothing before Friday midday. And then when it does, it's going to rain pretty hard. We have about 8/10 to maybe as much as an inch of rain. Yeah, it's been a dry winter, but we are starting March with at least a little bit more in the way of rain, and then that will be it for the rest of the weekend. So for tomorrow, we'll have filtered sunshine. Not quite as sunny as today, with readings into the mid-50s. That's pretty close to where you were today. We got the best weather on the west part of the state. We'll be in the low and mid-50s north. Maybe that's a little bit warmer than today, but nonetheless well above average. And around 54 to 57, including 55 here in Grand Rapids, still on the warm side. 13 on your side forecast. As the rain moves in on Friday, we've knocked the temperature down a few to 51, 46 on Saturday as skies become sunny later on. Nice and sunny, but cold and windy with 1 hour less of sleep on Sunday. 42 for a high. That's the coldest out of the next 10, jumping to 49 on Monday. Dry but cloudier Tuesday. Look at that, 63 degrees. Another round of rain next Wednesday, and then dry Thursday into the following weekend with temperatures still well above average in the 50s.